Hey everybody, Matt here. Just want to give you an update on my Huel only diet. Um, Yesterday was the 4 week milestone, which was my target date, essentially to go 4 weeks with eating or drinking nothing but Huel. I've actually been pretty astounded with the results. So if you're considering going on Huel, looking to lose weight, got a problem with acid reflux, stay listening because this will hopefully give you some inspiration. I found that for having nothing but Huel for 4 weeks, the first thing to address is the weight loss. I've been pretty amazed that in 4 weeks I've lost approximately 2 stone, so half a stone a week, and that's from having 3 shakes a day. I'm using the old measuring scoop, but essentially it's three scoops per shake. So like 700 ml of water or thereabouts, 3 scoops, one for breakfast, one for lunch, one for dinner. And I think that works out approximately, I don't know, say 1500 calories. Now 1500 calories doesn't sound like a lot, and it isn't for a guy. I'm 6 foot, I'm 42. So I think the average for somebody my age and height is around about 2200 calories a day recommended. So it's quite a big drop. The thing with having Huel is actually it does fill you up, and it takes away a lot of the sort of cravings that you have on a daily basis for things like, sweet chocolate, crisps, snacks. I've given up drinking all other drinks apart from I have green tea and water. Towards the end of the experiment, I did start having boiled eggs or an omelette, just eggs, nothing else mixed with it, just a bit of salt and pepper, and that's okay actually, because I think after 4 weeks my body was starting to need something more than just Huel, and also I think emotionally, mentally, I was kind of not struggling, but because I could feel that the end was near. I'd already sort of celebrated before actually completing the task, but I was still having at least 2 shakes a day, and I might have, say, 3 or 4 boiled eggs of an evening for dinner, just so I could sit down with the family and have something to eat. So that's the weight loss, half a stone a week. I think if you're committed enough, it's really easy. You haven't got to mess around cooking special meals or calorie counting. You just have your 3 shakes. The other thing, that the main reason why I was doing this is for yes, the other thing, or the main reason why I was doing this video was because for 15-20 years I've had a persistent cough, and not like a chesty cough that perhaps smokers get. And just for the record, I did smoke 8 years ago. I smoked for probably 10-15 years, and I know what a smoker's cough is. This wasn't a smoker's cough. And I still got this kind of constant clearing of my throat. For those of you that have got acid reflux or G.E.R.D, you'll know exactly what this feels like. I've had lansoprazole and various different pills and Gaviscon to try and help with it. It's never really fixed it. So by going on to Huel, gluten-free, I might hasten to add, I've cut out all the things that I would normally, bread, pasta, any wheat-based products, which I think some people perhaps are not aware that actually wheat can cause a big problem. And I think this experiment has demonstrated that, because after 4 weeks, my cough, it didn't go completely, but it certainly improved. And what I did notice is that on yesterday, or sorry, Monday was my last day. So yesterday I had a celebratory meal. I went to a certain fast food chain with, let's just say there's some arches that are golden, and had a burger. And within 12 hours, when I woke up the next morning, the cough had actually started to get worse very, very quickly. And since I've completed the challenge, I've had bread, I've had pasta, I've had a few things, and I've noticed my cough has actually started to get worse again. The mucus in my throat is worse. I'm doing more clearing. So I think the experiment, speaks for itself, that cutting out wheat seems to be a real makes a real difference. Your diet is what can make these changes. So I think I'm going to have a little break from the Huel for a while, because the impact of me not eating with my family, or being somewhat isolated and doing my own thing rather than being part of the evening routine for dinner. I've got a 3-year-old, so I think that makes it's quite hard on them. It's quite a selfish thing to do, is just for me to drink this and not participate, but also for me to cook dinner and not eat it is really hard, because obviously then you become tempted to just have a little snack here and there, and pretty soon the desire to kind of complete the challenge breaks down, and you kind of end up quitting. So what I'm alluding to is I think I'm going to go back onto a predominantly Huel diet and try and introduce other foods into my diet. So obviously I've got boiled eggs. I can perhaps introduce vegetables without any problems, with the exception of maybe things like tomatoes. Tomatoes can have an effect. And I'll see where it goes, really. I'll carry on making some of these videos. They probably won't be as regular. I'd love to hear what other people have got to say about this. If you've got a similar kind of situation, if you've tried experimenting, home remedies, homeopathy, or whatever it is, anything like that would be really good to hear your thoughts on it. You're not alone. There's lots of people with this problem. It is super frustrating. I think I do a lot of conference calls with people, and when I'm doing a call and talking to people, like now, I can feel my throat sort of clogging up like that. It's irritating. It gets to the point where it's so persistent that it actually becomes somewhat depressing. So it has an effect on your mental state. I'd like to know from other people if they have similar problems, and if so, what do you do about it? Anyway. Thanks for watching. This has been an interesting experiment. 4 weeks it's flown by, to be honest. Like I say, losing 2 stone is amazing. I'm going to have to go through all my clothes in the wardrobe and go shopping to get some trousers that fit me now. But if you're looking to lose weight, give it a whirl. Just mentally make sure that you're in the right place, that you genuinely want to achieve it. Stick to it. I guarantee you that the effects will be surprising. You'll love it. And regarding the GERD or the acid reflux, I'll keep you posted on how things go. Anyway, this is Matt signing off until the next video. Stay safe and see you soon. Take care. Bye.